Well, Lance, I want to talk a little football with you. Let's start off by your football background. We know about your coaching background, but you were a quarterback at Wisconsin Whitewater, had a lot of success. So you're going to bring a quarterback sort of mentality to coaching, aren't you?
Well, I think so. But at the same time, I tell people I wasn't a very good quarterback. And people always tell me, like, who intercepted my passes and things like that. But no, the thing about, I think what we've, in the offenses that I've been a part of, whether as a player or as a coach, is that we're going to strive for balance. And I think so much in football today is you need to keep defenses off balance the best you can with different things, whether it be with different tempos and have balance between the running and passing, and so you're not predictable and you can be in good down and distance situations.
Does that same philosophy carry over to the defensive side as well?
Absolutely. You have to be able to bring pressure when you need to, be multiple. It's awful tough just to line up these days with, there's so many good athletes, and this is such an excellent conference that you got to be able to show different things and not be predictable on the defensive side.
You spent your coaching career in Division III, but you've had experience in Division I at Nebraska and Wisconsin. So I'm sure you have some familiarity with the Mid-American Conference. Give me your take as an outsider, now soon to be an insider, on what the MAC is all about, what you see the competitive level, and where you see this program going in the MAC.
Well, growing up in the Midwest, it's always been known as really a special conference, just based on the talent level that has been there, the players that have been produced. And I think what makes it so special also is that each and every year the conference championship can be up for grabs. So somebody that may not have had a down year the year before can quickly put themselves back in the top one or two pretty quickly. So it's so competitive. And so many coaches have left this conference to go on and do big things, but it's more about the competitive balance of the players that have been put forth in this conference.
Well, 2 years ago, this Bulls team wins 8 games and goes to a bowl. This past season, certainly a little disappointing, but really only a couple of plays away from being another bowl. So as you look at the personnel and where this program is at, are there encouraging signs for you?
Absolutely. Now, I haven't had a lot of chance, Paul, yet to dive into that, but I had a chance to see some of the weekday games on ESPN, catch a part of some of those once this process had started. But very impressed, at the skill positions offensively. Excellent quarterback, somebody that can make a lot of plays, make things happen. That's always good. That's a good starting point when you have a returning quarterback and the ability to also have a 1,000-yard rusher returning, and there's a lot of good things, and defensively as well. There's definitely talent to work with, and as you said, the cupboard's not bare, but it's a matter of just taking the next step and finding a way to win those games, the close ones that can put you over the top.
Right. And speaking of quarterbacks, you two fellow quarterbacks, you and Joe Licata have already kind of struck up a little relationship, haven't you?
Well, yeah. The other night it was like the social media world, as we find out today, it really can take off. But there was a tweet that Joe put out there about split back veer. So I told him, I think it was 1989. I worked at a school where we ran it. I had to see if I could dig up the playbook, and we had a good laugh about it. I think it was a good icebreaker there. So we enjoyed it, but very excited to work with him.
I don't know that split back veer is what Joe Licata does well, but you can coach anybody up, can't you?
Well, and I don't think it's what I do very well either. So, but it's still all good fun, and looking forward to working with him on a daily basis.
And again, welcome to Buffalo, welcome to the university, welcome to the Bulls world of football. We're excited to have you.
I couldn't be more pleased. Thank you very much. It's very exciting.
Thanks, Lance.